Where the link is. Clowns like you always come around every time, but you will never learn. You're already a dead man. If you had known that you're a human, I would have said you wake up in your grave. But people like you will never ever wake up. A clown like you who doesn't know where to click, you are using Facebook, they give you money, they give you a recharge card to come and begin to type on people's program. You come and type, click the link to come and talk to me. You don't know where the link is. You're asking me where is the link. You're asking me where the link, and you're using Facebook. A clown like you, a clown. You're asking me where is the link. You're using Facebook. That means you are a stuck, your own kind of illiterate. You don't even deserve somebody to pay attention for you. You don't even deserve my attention at all. Since you don't know where the link is, you're asking me where is the link for Facebook is. And you are using Facebook. I don't know when you started using Facebook. Or the person that taught you, the person that sent you to come and click on my program didn't teach you how to click a link when you see a link. That very person that told you to come and speak on this very program should have told you how to click on a link. That person should have told you how to click on a link. But because you are a clown, because you are insensitive, you don't have a single sense in you, that is why you don't know where to click a link. Matured people who are sensible should know where the link for Facebook is. Every human being knows where it is. Sensible people who are here watching me, they click and they come online. You are watching on Facebook, a clown, an idiot like you doesn't know where the link is. You're asking me to send the link for you. These are the kind of person who want me to respond to him. And you're coming here to insult yourself. Look at the kind of person, and somebody who doesn't know where a link of Facebook is. This is somebody who is talking about Simon Ekpa. You will come and you begin to insult Simon Ekpa. You begin to call him name. Come on to know, you don't know where the link of Facebook, where Facebook have their link to click and speak. You don't know where the link is. You don't know where the link is. You're asking me to send the link for you. And these are the kind of people who support evil. When you see them talking, you come around and say there is no seat at home. I don't know where he's speaking from. Which angle is he talking from? I don't know where he's coming from. I don't know where he's talking. He said there is no seat at home. If there is no seat at home, how is that your headache? Even when we know that there is seat at home, people on the ground are sending videos. I have thousands of videos to prove. And idiots like you cannot even scroll to Facebook. If you are smart enough, you will scroll Facebook and you will see the seat at home, how it's going. Even as you're watching this now, go to Simon Ekpa's platform. Go to Simon Ekpa's platform. You see somebody screaming. You see a live streaming of what is happening. Go to Simon Ekpa's platform. You will see it. Right from Onitsha to Owerri and everywhere, you see it. But clowns like you, who are cowards like you, who cannot be bold enough to come and prove themselves or show that they are human, you only hide under your keyboard. You don't know that we have left you behind. The struggle have left you behind. We have left you behind long time ago. This is no longer a time where you hide under keyboard to type. Today we deal with human beings. This is not the time when you deal with a spokesperson who will be hiding under keyboard. You tell us you're a spokesperson, you hide under keyboard, nobody knows you, nobody knows your identity. Today we talk to human. If you are human, you click the link and come here and face me face to face and talk. That is how men do. That is the level we are in the struggle. In the struggle today, we don't talk to spirits. We don't talk to unknown people. We talk to human beings. We deal with human. If you are a human being, you click and you come in. I only try to educate you. Maybe you wake up, but if you're a human being, maybe you wake up in your grave. If you're a human being, maybe you wake up in your grave. If you don't wake up in your grave, you continue to wallow in your stupidity. And at the end of the day, you go and tell God how you spend your evil life. These are the bunch of clowns you see, faceless people. Exactly, faceless people. We no longer deal with faceless people. In the struggle today, we deal with human beings. In the struggle today, we know the person that is our spokesperson. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of Biafra, he has an address, he has a contact. You can call him, you can discuss with him. In finance, we have Honorable Azuka. You can call him, you can talk to him, you can speak with him. Autopiloters, you can talk to them, you can speak with them, you can talk to them, you see them online. If they want to challenge, if I want to challenge you on a platform, I will click and come in and talk to you face to face. Not to hide under a keyboard and begin to distract yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself, whoever you are. Even when you are not even bold to use a human name, you are using the name of an animal. Good day, Harrison. Using the name of an animal. What is good day? That is not a name for a human being. But I hope you have learned your lesson. Next time, if you want to go and speak, you go to the platform of an illiterate like yourself. Go to platform of an illiterate like yourself, then you can make a speech. You must have learned your lesson. Thank you so much, my fellow Biafrans that are watching all over the world. If you are watching from Biafra land, you are watching from any part of Africa, you are watching from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, whichever part you are watching from, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect you. My special thanks, as always, goes to people in Biafra land. My special thanks go to people in Biafra land. Always, as always. I always thank and I appreciate our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. You are doing a great job. And you have done it again. You have proven once again that you are ready to go home. And we are ready. You have proven once again that we are ready to go home. And we will definitely go home. Biafra is here already. It doesn't matter the attack you see. It doesn't matter the distraction you see. Biafra is here already. And we will definitely go home. The evidence is everywhere. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to guide our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, secure you, continue to give you more courage and strength to continue to do what you are doing. I must tell you, it is not easy. If anybody tells you it's easy, that person might be lying to you. It's not easy. But against all odds, against all the temptation, against all the attack, against all the distraction, our brothers and sisters in Biafra land are standing firm. They have listening ears and they are doing what they're supposed to do. They sit at home today, even with the shortest information, even with the shortest time that was given, there was a good compliance. There was an excellent compliance from all angles. And if you have not seen the video, you can go to our brother Sam Adepa's platform. One of the videos is still streaming. I'm not sure if he has ended it. It's still streaming. There are so many other videos online. I have some of my private and I'm going to play some of the videos when I'm going to come on YouTube because I can't play video here. I'm trying to see how I can be able to bring it on video so that when this kind of an issue happens, I will play videos to show the proof that actually something happened. But we don't need to prove anything to anybody. We don't need to prove anything to anybody. What is important to us is the coming of Biafra. What should be important to any sensible human being, any sensible person in Biafra land today, what should be important to you is how to make sure that Biafra comes. It is not asking somebody to prove something to you or do this or do that. We don't prove anything to anybody. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. This is something that concerns me personally. It concerns you personally. It is about your life. It is about your born children. It is about your generation unborn. So why must it be something you have to rejoice on? You have to rejoice that your brother that is fighting for your freedom is not succeeding. You just come and celebrate. You want to celebrate that, hey, your brother he gave an order to respect the dead that was not respected. And you want to be happy about that. Even though when you know you are pushing a lie. Even though when you know you are pushing a lie. This is how demented these people are. These are the set of people who call themselves Biafrans, but they are not. When you see the names they answer sometimes, you begin to wonder. The way they behave, you begin to wonder, are these really Biafrans? Are these really Biafrans? Of course they are not. Is it that they are mixed blood with the caliphate or they are the DSS members who are writing and hiding under any platform begin to talk? These are the kind of clowns we have. These are the kind of clowns we have. But it doesn't matter how these idiots are, how the fools are. It doesn't matter how. Look at another one. He called his name Sam Robot. He said his name is Sam Robot. This is how such clowns, a clown, an idiot in this very situation that we are. In the situation that we are, what bothers you is Simon Ekpa, who is doing something to save you. In a critical situation, when you see that the Biafra land is bleeding, in a critical time, when Biafra land is bleeding, what this clown, you call your name Sam Robot or whatever, what concerns you is to insult Simon Ekpa. What concerns you begin to talk about somebody who is doing something, to speak, at least speak and let people hear. Who is directing the effect of what will happen? Who is challenging the authority? What bothers you is talking against him. When Biafra land is bleeding, those clowns you are supporting, ask them what are they doing? What are they doing? What is their own effect? What is their own effect? They have no effect. They are saying nothing. They are doing nothing. And then you see somebody that is doing something meaningful. Somebody who is doing something meaningful to make sure that your land is being free. Instead of you supporting, you are tarnishing his image. You are busy insulting him. Even if you don't want to support him, why don't you go your separate ways and fight that part of the way you feel you can fight it? Why don't you go your separate ways? Fight the battle the way you feel you can fight it. Why is it that even in the critical period, that is to show you how wicked and how clueless some people are? How clueless they are. When you look at the action, the way they behave, you know that these people have never ever been for Biafra struggle. They have never ever been for Biafra struggle. And whatever you are doing today, we will never forget. Just like the topic I wrote there, we will never forgive and we will never forget. The response I'm giving, I am giving that response to show you that it collides with what I'm saying today. The topic you see there, we will never forgive and we will never forget. We will never forget. All these clowns, you see them coming from all angles, from all corners coming out. Some bunch of clowns, idiots, who are not bold. If you are bold enough, I said it, if you are bold enough, there's no point hiding. In the present situation that we are in the struggle, you don't hide. You come out with your face. If you know, just as I'm speaking, there is a link. This is Facebook. This is Facebook for the public. You have a link. If you want to show that you are smart, you have something in your brain, click the link, you come in and then you convince me. If you have a superior argument, I'm not going to insult you, I'm not going to attack you, click the link, I am going to invite you in and you come in and make your point. Come in and make your point. Come in and make your point. If you feel you have a superior argument, I will give you the platform, come and educate people, or you come and fool yourself. Come and show the world how intelligent you are, or how foolish you are. You don't have to hide under your keyboard and begin to type because you are given a recharge card. You don't have to hide under your keyboard and begin to type, or hide under somebody or under one name and begin to type. If you are human and you know what you are saying, you are convinced, you have conviction, you have a superior argument. When you come for a platform like mine, I allow everybody to talk. I allow you to talk. I allow you to talk. If you feel you are intelligent enough, no need typing, don't type. Come out your face. I will give you the platform. There are people watching. Show them how intelligent you are. Come and win soul for yourself. If you don't win soul for you end up showing them how stupid and how useless you are. And it's evidence everywhere. In a critical time when Biafra land is bleeding, in a critical time when Biafra land is bleeding, when every meaningful Biafra man has to be concerned about their generation unborn, in a time when you see that the Biafra land is being taken over, it's being invaded, you are not concerned about it. You are doing nothing about it. Our blood brothers were murdered, 14 of them. Our own blood brothers, the same blood flowing in them is what is flowing in those 14 boys. Born by women just like you. 14 blood of our own blood, 14 of our brothers were murdered. And we say, let us sit at home for one day. And some clowns are coming to rejoice and say people do not stay. Even when Biafrans on their own were sitting at home, there was no enforcement. Biafrans, I have seen thousands of videos, very many videos. People that was covering the day, it's still going on. People are still streaming it even as you're watching this video. But yet, you see people, you see some clowns rejoicing at the death of their own brother. You come on the platform, what you have to do is to insult someone ever. Insult a man that is making a point, a man that is even making the world know about you, a man that is fighting for you and your born generation. You come on the platform, you begin to insult him and call him names. Meanwhile, you and the person you are promoting, you and the clown you are promoting, you and the imposters, the invisible you are promoting, they have nothing to offer. Go to their platform. Since the death of our brothers, what are they doing? See the death of our 14 brothers, our own 14 brothers, our own 14 blood brothers, our own blood brothers. What have they done? What effect did they have? If not to be gossiping, if not to be blackmailing themselves, if not to be talking trash, if not to be demonizing themselves. And our spokesperson that we know in person, Mazi Simon Eba came out on behalf of Biafra. We Biafra came out and declared a seat at home, and Biafra people complied. Biafra people complied. You that claim to be a Biafran, you are now waiting. You are waiting to see. Let's see who sit at home. Let's see how he's going to succeed. Let's see how many people sat at home. Oh, people didn't respond. People didn't do that. You are happy. You are happy. You are just waiting to see the failure of your brother and want to save your own life. You are waiting to see the failure of something, a solution that is going to affect you, that will make sure that you have a sane life. A solution that will gain respect for you. Something that is going to gain respect for you. You are not concerned about it. You are not concerned about it. What concerns you is trying to demonize a person. You as an individual who claim to be human, you as an individual, what are you doing to add effect? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing on your own to make sense? Nothing. Even though when you have nothing, you and your generation have nothing to offer, and yet you cannot bury your head in shame because of your wickedness. Today you see them, they can't even hide their wickedness anymore. Look at the clown. Look at you call your name Solo or whatever you call it. This is another clown. This is another idiot. This person that is writing now, he's writing, the name is right. I can't even mention the name. I can't mention the name of an invisible person. I can't even mention the name. This idiot that is writing this name you are writing now that you call, do you know who he is? Have you ever seen him before? What is his address? Where is he living? Where is he living? This is another clown. This is another idiot. Click the link and come and tell me. Click the link, come and explain the world. Who is your spokesman? That person you wrote his name, because I cannot mention such stupid name. I can't mention the name of invisible people. That person you wrote his name, you say he's your own spokesman. Come out, click the link and come and tell the world, who is he? Have you seen his picture before? What is his name? Where does he live? What is his job? But fools like you, clowns like you, fools like you, will shamelessly come and begin to project evil. We have left you behind. We have left you behind. Today we have a spokesperson that has an address. A spokesperson that has an address. He has a phone number. He has a picture. He has a name. He has a, look at the idiot. Look at the clown. Is this the name of a human being or an animal? Is a more powerful? Is it the name of a human being or an animal? Have you ever seen any picture? Have you ever seen any picture or any address? They tell you that this is the person. What is his job? What is the qualification? Where is he? Where is he living? Where is he living? The person you call a spokesman, where is he living? The spokesperson of Biafra that we know is Mazi Simon Eba. Mazi Simon Eba is the spokesperson of Biafra. It doesn't matter whether you like it or you leave it, whether you take it or leave it, you will continue to wallow in your ignorance and you continue to die in your ignorance and foolishness. Projecting something that is invisible. That is how stupid you are. You have been so mentally derailed that you can't even differentiate between good and evil. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Even in the past, when good was brought before human beings, they choose evil. They chose evil. Look at an idiot, a clown. You are here supporting somebody you don't know. You have never seen his picture before. You have never known his address. You don't know where he lives. You don't even know whom he is. He only hides under the keyboard and tell you he's your spokesman. And you are here defending him and talking about him shamelessly. Shamelessly. These are how clueless some of you are. But as I'm speaking here, talking with my own face in my platform, click the link. I am going to give you the platform to come and explain for us. The person you just mentioned his name, who is he? Where does he live? What is his phone number? What is his address? What is his qualification? Where does he work? These are the questions you have to ask yourself before you come to the public to disgrace yourself. But of course, you cannot shame the shameless. You can't shame the shameless. Some shameless clowns like you can never shame shameless. That is why sometimes when we see you, after educating you, knowing fully well that idiots like you can never learn a lesson, we take you out. We take you out. So you go and begin to meditate on what you have had. You begin to go and meditate on what you have had. If you have conscience, everything that I have said today will prick your conscience to let you know that you are in the wrong path. These are the kind of idiots you see. You see them coming to project an invisible man. The struggle for Biafra is no longer for Zama people. It is no longer for deception. Biafra's struggle is no longer for propaganda. We are in the day of reality. In reality, when I tell you something, I bring evidence and show you. When I give information, I bring evidence. When I'm broadcasting on my YouTube channel, most time when I broadcast on my YouTube channel, I play videos. Very soon I'm going to start playing videos here. I play videos. When I tell you an information, I'll give you videos to back it up. When I tell you that Simon Ekpa is the spokesperson of Biafra, you know him very well. You have seen his picture. You have seen him talk. You can call him on phone. He has an address. We know his qualification. You go and search about him. You will know his qualification, know where he has worked before, or how he got to where he is. These are the stage we have. We are no longer in the stage where we begin to promote people, invisible people who doesn't have a name. We have crossed that stage. And if you are still one of those who is living in the past, continue to live in the past. Just keep on living in the past. Keep on living in the past. By the time you wake up, it's either you wake up in your grave. It's either you wake up in your grave or you wake up in hell. That's what's going to happen. Sometimes when you come here and talk all those rubbish, if the time I have, just like today is a sit at home. And our brothers and sisters in Biafra sitting at home on their own to mourn our own brother, my own brother and your own brothers that were killed. Today we are supposed to mourn them. You're supposed to mourn them. And you come here, all you want to write is to rejoice that some people did not sit at home. That is your joy. That some people did not sit at home. Even some of you went to the extent of going to the cities to go and begin to make videos to prove that people did not sit at home. Even when we know we have people on the ground who have given us a direct line videos, which I have seen so many of them. Master Simon Ekpa is still training some in his platform. But yet, you will see these clueless people begin to deceive people. Some of people who have little faith begin to deceive them. But let me tell you, Biafran people are wise. That is my joy. Biafran people are wise. We have only the idiot and clowns we have among us are not even up to 1%. They are not up to 1%. They are not up to 1%. 99% of Biafrans are wise and clever, and their eyes are open. They see things. They can read between the lines. So it doesn't matter how you begin to jump from platform to go and begin to write all those trash and distract yourself. You cannot change a thing. You cannot make any difference. You can't make any difference. Because Biafrans are smart and wise. That the spokesperson of Biafra, Master Simon Ekpa, came out and asked us to mourn our brothers. Let it be a day of mourning for all our brothers that have lost their life in the hand of these criminals, in the hand of the Zoological Republic, the Bubago and Co. And instead of you to be in that state of mourning, what concerns you is who gave the order. What your joy is who gave the order. The next thing is to begin to go and check who see that one, who did not see that one. The next thing is begin to rejoice. Oh, they did not obey. Even when we know that there is compliance, in the shortest time that we had, in the shortest information that was passed, in the shortest time, people complied. Videos are everywhere. On social media, we are on social media. I am on social media 24 hours. And I see videos. I get information, both private videos and public videos. Still, you see these people, they cannot. You see, that is why I tell you, I thank Chukwu Okabiama who gave us Simon Ekpa. I thank Chukwu Okabiama. If not for Simon Ekpa, by now we will not be talking about, every one of us will be singing about P2B. If not for Simon Ekpa, today, P2B would have been the only option, even though we know it's not an option. If not for Master Simon Ekpa, P2B today would have been the only option, even though we know that it is not an option. That is not going to change anything. But Chukwu Okike knew that today is going to come. Chukwu Okike knew that today is going to come, and he equipped us. He gave us somebody like Mazi Simon Ekpa through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He gave us Mazi Simon Ekpa through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave back to Mazi Simon Ekpa. If you like, you can go and hawk transformer. That is the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter the angle you're coming from. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter your propaganda. It doesn't matter what you say or what you type. It's irrelevant. Very, very irrelevant. It cannot change anything. The only thing that is certain that you are going to wake up one day to see yourself in Biafra land and autopilot to make it happen in 2023. In 2023, it doesn't matter what you think, whether you believe it, you don't believe it, whether you will fight for Biafra, you don't fight, whether you support, you don't support. You are definitely going to wake up one day and you find yourself in Biafra. An autopilot to make it happen. He will make it happen. So it doesn't matter what you are saying. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you believe or what you think or your blackmail or your hatred cannot lead us. It can't change anything. It cannot change anything. It can't change anything. If you are human and you are sensible, what you are supposed to do today is to begin to work hard. What you are supposed to do is to begin to be focused. What you are supposed to do is to begin to think, how are we going to make Biafra come faster? How are we going to make sure we secure Biafra and secure our brothers and sisters? How are we going to make the world hear our voice? That should be your concern. Every single Biafran today have a responsibility. And if you are a Biafran and you think that your own responsibility is to attack someone else, you are not a Biafran. And you are not fighting for freedom. That is clear. And Biafrans know that. The way we know people who are not ready for Biafra, the way we know the saboteurs, the way we recognize them is when you see them fighting against someone else. Anybody you see, any platform you see castigating someone else, any platform that you see castigating someone else, immediately you don't need a prophet to tell you that that person is not on the race. That person doesn't care about Biafra. He doesn't care about Biafra. He doesn't care about Biafra. As soon as you see somebody castigating someone else, he doesn't care about Biafra. It doesn't matter. You can say, look at another one. He says his name is George E. Cooper. George E. Cooper, or whatever clownic name you have. Ignorant people like you, clowns like you, cannot be bold enough to see where the link is. There is a link there where you will click and you will come in and speak so that the people will hear you. If you have some points to make, if you want to win a soul, don't stay on my comment section and begin to win a soul. If you want to win a soul, click the link where you will come and use your face. Just like I'm speaking, you will face me face to face. Convince me, convince my audience to listen to you. Don't be on the comment section. Don't be on the comment section. You have no business being on the comment section. If you are human, you are responsible, you feel you have some brain, come and show the world how intelligent you are. Or you come and display your foolishness. Come and show to Biafrans how foolish you have always been. It is so sad, but it's very easy. I thank Chukwu Okike for the coming of Mazi Simon Ekpa, because his coming have revealed so many things. It have exposed so many things. So many things have been exposed. It is no longer, there's something, nothing is hidden anymore. Nothing is hidden anymore. Everything is now in the open. You can't hide anymore. As long as you're not in the struggle, you cannot hide your shame anymore. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. As long as you are not in the struggle, you can't hide. The stage we are now, restoration time. And we are not looking back. We are not moving an inch backward, forward ever and backward never. It doesn't matter the arrows you are throwing, the banter you are throwing, the distraction, whatever. It is not going to make us a step inch backward. No. It can't make us a step inch backward, forward ever. For whatever. Exactly, my brother Adaudo, or my sister Adaudo. You see? Let someone deceive us. If it is deception, let him continue to deceive us. We want that deception. We want it. If that thing is deception, if that is way to deceive people, let him continue to do it. We will love it. We love it. Just like Mazin Nandika, when Mazin Nandika was here. When Mazin Nandika was around, many people call him different kinds of names. Some call him scammer. Some call him killer. Some call him ethnic bigot. Some call him a troublemaker. Some call him a warmonger. Different kinds of names. So there is nothing you're going to say today that is very different from what you've been hearing in the past. There's nothing you're going to say today that's going to be different from what you're hearing in the past. But I thank you that we have thousands of Biafrans that are sensible. Thousands of Biafrans that are sensible. Thousands of Biafrans who are sensible. Only the few ones, only few, very handful of them who are, I don't know how to describe them, who have sold their soul for peanuts. Only few of them. Only few of them who have sold their soul to the enemy. But they cannot stop us. I thank Chukwu for making me a Biafran. Even in my next world, I will still be a Biafran. An Igbo Biafran as that. I thank Chukwu who made
are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.